You've arrived in a safe and gentle space created just for you. This moment is a gift you've chosen for yourself, a quiet time to rest, to breathe, and to let go of everything pressing at the edges of your day. Before we begin, I'd love to invite you to leave a kind comment sharing where you're listening from. It's always such a heartwarming reminder that even though we may be far apart, we're all here together under the same sky. Your words might even bring comfort to someone else who is listening tonight, reminding them that they're not alone. Now allow your body to find comfort. You might be lying down in bed, resting in your favorite chair, or curled up in a cozy place that feels just right. Notice the support beneath you. Notice the way it gently carries your weight, inviting you to surrender a little more with each passing breath. Take a slow, deep inhale. Feel the air move softly through your nose, filling your chest, expanding your belly. And then exhale gently, releasing any tension you've been holding on to. There is nothing you need to do right now. No responsibilities, no lists to check off, no demands waiting for your attention. This time is entirely yours. You are safe to rest here. Imagine your day as a cloak you've been wearing, woven with thoughts, tasks, worries, and expectations. And here, in this moment, you're invited to slip that cloak from your shoulders. Lay it down gently beside you. Feel how much lighter you become without it. The rhythm of your breathing is your anchor. Soft. Calm. With every inhale, you gather peace. With every exhale, you let go of the weight you don't need to carry. You are exactly where you belong. There is nothing else you need to do right now. Tonight we are traveling to a grove hidden beneath the lantern sky. a place where the air is thick with lavender light and the trees hum lullabies in the wind. You don't have to pack anything. Just bring your breath, your quiet heart, and your willingness to let go. The journey begins with you lying still. Imagine that your body becomes light, as soft as candle smoke. Each inhale lifts you gently. Each exhale carries you further away from your waking world. Now feel yourself rising, weightless, up past the rooftops, beyond the trees. Clouds part for you like curtains. The stars above are not cold tonight. No, they shimmer like warm tea lights in the sky. You are floating through this velvet night. And below you see it. A hidden grove, softly glowing, tucked within hills that roll like lullabies. This is where we are going. You drift lower, down through layers of mist the color of moonlight. Petals float on the air, catching on your sleeves like blessings. There's a hush all around, like the world is holding its breath just for you. You land gently, your feet sinking into moss so thick it feels like memory. The grove welcomes you. And ahead, a lantern swings from a low branch, its light golden and sleepy. This is the Lantern Grove. A place where forgotten dreams come to rest. Where the earth remembers the softness we sometimes forget. You begin to walk. Barefoot, slowly. The moss doesn't mind. In fact, it presses up to meet your soles like an old friend. All around you, the trees rise tall and wise. Their bark is smooth like river stone. And every few steps, a lantern swings gently from a branch, glowing like a tiny sun caught in a jar. There's a scent here. Lavender and honey, touched with something older like parchment and rain. You breathe it in. You let it fill you. Somewhere in the distance, a chime rings once, soft and hollow. A signal, maybe. or a memory you once knew. You follow the path as it curves gently. It is not a straight line, but a winding drift like a lullaby sung slowly. Every step pulls you deeper into peace. You come to a low stone wall, half covered in moss and tiny flowers that glow faintly blue. Beyond it is a small pond, and on its surface, lanterns float, drifting like dreams unspoken. Each lantern holds a light, but not fire. Something softer, like the moment before sleep when everything slows down. You kneel at the water's edge. The surface is smooth as glass, but underneath small fish with golden fins ripple by. They do not flee. They seem to recognize you. Across the pond, a small figure waves. You don't need to know their name. You only need to feel their warmth. This place has always known you. They beckon, and a tiny boat arrives beside you. Made of woven reeds and silk. You step in, the water barely stirred. The boat drifts gently on its own, guided by something unseen but kind. You float slowly across the pond. Lanterns drift by, each glowing in rhythm with your breath. Inhale and one brightens. Exhale and it floats away, leaving a tiny trail of sparkles behind. The air is filled with soft music now. Not quite a melody, more a feeling. Like the kind of sound that lives between wind chimes and memory. When you reach the other side, the figure is waiting. They carry a lantern of their own. Inside, a swirl of colors dances like northern lights. They offer it to you without words. As you take it, the glow passes into your hands. And you realize this lantern holds one of your forgotten dreams. A peaceful one. You cradle it close, and it warms your chest like a soft fire. They gesture toward a small arch made of branches and twined ribbon. You step through, and the path beyond is lined with even more lanterns. Each one different. Some shaped like stars, some like seashells, some like falling leaves. This is the path of quiet wishes, where the dreams of old souls and gentle spirits still wander. You don't rush. There is no time here, only calm. Along the path, benches carved from tree stumps invite you to rest. You choose one and sit. The lantern in your hand pulses gently. It's syncing with your heart. Above, the trees have parted, and you can see the sky clearly now. It is painted with slow stars, their light soft as lullabies. Constellations form and dissolve gently, like stories being told and retold. You lie back now on the moss. The earth curves perfectly beneath your shape, like it was always waiting for you to rest here. You are safe. Completely. Held by the grove. Watched over by the lanterns. With your lantern beside you, its glow casting soft circles on the moss, you close your eyes. And still you can see the colors inside you. Drifting slowly, like clouds shaped from silk. You are not alone. Every dream that ever brought you peace is nearby. Some shimmer from branches. Some hum from roots. Some rest in the quiet of your breath. There is a lull in the air now, the kind that settles just before sleep folds over the world. The lanterns do not fade, but they dim gently, respectfully. As you lie there, still and warm and quiet, you feel the grove wrapping around you like a soft blanket of time. The wind becomes slower. The world hushes. And your heart finds its rhythm. A final breeze stirs the branches. And one more lantern floats down, its light blinking slowly. It hovers above you, then lands softly on your chest. This lantern holds a promise that no matter how far you drift, this grove will remember you. You can always return. In your dreams, in your breath, in the slow moments before waking. You are safe. You are whole. You are deeply, completely at rest. Now we are traveling to a garden that floats high above the clouds. A secret space suspended in the sky, where time moves slowly and petals drift like feathers. The path to get there is gentle. Each breath you take carries you closer to the softness. The sky around you is a deep indigo, slowly turning to twilight blue. You move weightlessly, your body gliding like silk on water. Below you, thick blankets of cloud curl and roll, glowing faintly with the light of distant stars. They part for you as you descend, as if the sky knows exactly where you're meant to be. As you pass through the clouds, your skin is kissed with cool mist and a scent like dew and fresh linen. It wraps around you, calming your thoughts, quieting your heart. And then beneath the veil of mist, the garden appears. A floating island of peace. Wide and open, gently glowing. Petals drift through the air. Lanterns sway from delicate archways made of braided vines. You touch down gently on the softest grass, woven with glints of stardust. It springs beneath your feet like memory. Each step you take leaves no mark, only a hush. The air is warm and quiet. Even the wind here is slow. It carries whispers of lullabies that have never been sung aloud. You walk slowly toward a path made of cloudstone, translucent and glowing beneath your feet. It winds gently through rows of moonflowers and dream trees, each one swaying with their own slow rhythm. Their leaves are long and silver, their blooms shaped like sleeping stars. You run your fingers along a petal. It hums softly at your touch, as though remembering your presence. No sound startles. Even the hummingbirds move slowly here, like floating droplets of light. The garden stretches on, endlessly peaceful. There are bridges of braided light connecting one soft cloud to another. You walk across one now, each step weightless and steady. Below the bridge, a slow river of light flows, stars suspended in a ribbon of mist. Some of the stars blink up at you, recognizing the stillness in your soul. They do not speak. But you understand them. The further you go, the quieter everything becomes. Not silent, but deeply calm. Like the pause between waves. Like the hush of snowfall in dreams. You pass through a gate made of curved branches. Tiny glowing seeds dangle from above like wind chimes that never need to ring. As you walk beneath them, your shoulders feel lighter. This part of the garden is older, wiser. The trees here have deep, curving roots that stretch across the cloud floor like veins of moonlight. You find a circle of flat stones nestled among the roots, each one warm and smooth. You sit on one. It fits your shape perfectly, like it's been waiting for you. The air carries the scent of jasmine and soft rain. You inhale deeply, and the fragrance reaches somewhere deep inside you. In the center of the circle is a pool. But not water. It is filled with soft liquid light, shifting like melted pearls. You lean forward and look into it. It reflects not your face, but your restfulness. It shows you the quiet you've been seeking. And in its reflection, you see a slow procession of lanterns begin to float by. Each one holds a memory you've kept close. A warm hand. A gentle voice. A night where the stars felt closer than ever. They drift slowly, shimmering, as if reminding you that nothing good is ever truly lost. It all lingers here in this garden, safe and remembered. You lie back on the stone. The curve of it holds you like a cradle. The branches above stretch gently, filtering soft beams of silver light. One of the glowing seeds detaches and floats down. It lands softly on your chest. It pulses once in rhythm with your breath, and slowly dissolves, sinking into you like comfort. All around, the garden breathes. The trees, the clouds, the river of light. They exhale with you. And inhale with you. You are not separate from this place. You are part of its rhythm, part of its sky, part of its rest. A wind passes through, slow and warm. It carries with it tiny bells that hang from the distant branches. They chime softly, barely above a whisper. One of the trees has long tendrils that drift downward like willow branches. You reach up and run your fingers through them. They shimmer softly, and a hush falls even deeper over you. You stand once more and continue, each step quieter than the last. You feel lighter, as though the garden has taken every heavy thing you carried and turned it into light. Ahead, there's a field of tall grasses, pale silver and swaying in waves. You walk among them. Each blade brushes your arms gently as if in gratitude. At the center of the field is a swing made of vines and cloud threads. You sit on it and sway. Slowly. The motion eases every muscle. Far above, the sky is full of constellations you've never seen before. Some shaped like feathers, some like cups of tea, some like hands holding other hands. You tilt your head back and smile. The swing creaks gently, a lullaby in wood and air. You stay there, swaying as the grasses hush around you. And when you step off the swing, you follow a final path. This one is not made of stone. It is a ribbon of starlight laid softly across the clouds. You follow it slowly. There's no rush. Every step feels like surrender. At the end of the path is a small room built from soft driftwood and curved glass. The door opens soundlessly. Inside is a bed made of cloud petals. You step in and lie down. The walls glow with pulsing light. Each pulse matches your breath. The bed cradles you. A breeze drifts through the open window, carrying the scent of sleep. You close your eyes. The garden exhales one last time. And you let go of everything, of everywhere. You are home. You are drifting now, gently, slowly, into a place where moonlight rests upon still water. The sky above is a blanket of dark velvet, and every star breathes softly in your direction. There is no road beneath you, only the hush of air and the faint echo of your heartbeat. You move as if carried by thought, through a landscape stitched together by memory and dreams. A soft wind moves through unseen trees, bending low to greet you. Below, the ground begins to form, a forest floor dappled with blue moss and silver roots. Your feet touch down lightly, and the moss accepts you like a long-lost friend. Not far from here, a lake waits. You begin walking. The path is narrow but safe, lit on either side by flowers that open only at night. Their petals glow faintly, pulsing with soft light as you pass. The trees above arch in a cathedral of branches. Leaves flutter like murmurs, and fireflies drift slowly in small golden constellations. You hear the distant lapping of water now. It draws you closer with every step. The hush of it, rhythmic, slow, like a song sung underwater. And then you arrive. The trees part and the lake stretches out before you, vast and still. Its surface glows with a light that seems to come from within. A pale blue shimmer, alive and gently shifting. You take a slow breath and your chest softens. Here in this quiet place, time loosens its grip. The worries of the day fade like mist rising from the surface. At the edge of the water, a small wooden dock reaches out. It welcomes you with its creaks and its softness, worn by time and trust. You walk to the end of it, each step echoing softly into the calm night. There is a small boat waiting, bobbing gently. It's made of woven wood and lined with cushions of moss and silk. You step in and it rocks once, then settles. The boat begins to drift, pulled by some invisible kindness. You do not need to steer. You only need to rest. The lake holds you, cradles you, rocks you gently across its glowing skin. The water is so clear you can see down into it. Shapes move below, slow fish with glowing fins, shimmering ribbons of light. Some rise to the surface, blinking curiously before drifting away. Above, the stars begin to move. Not quickly, but slowly, gracefully, like they are dancing in your honor. One falls, and then another, trailing long strands of silver behind them. You lie back in the boat. The cushions mold to you, remembering your shape. The boat moves slower now, floating deeper into the lake's heart. A soft fog rolls in, tinged with lavender and pine. It doesn't hide the world, it just softens the edges. As if everything is wrapped in quiet cotton. From somewhere nearby, you hear a gentle hum. It's not music, not exactly. More like a feeling given shape. The lake hums with it. The sky hums with it. And slowly so do you. You close your eyes for a moment. And yet the world becomes even more vivid. You see colors that don't exist in the waking world. Cool gold, soft sapphire, a shade of blue that feels like forgiveness. You feel your breath settle. Each inhale floats. Each exhale deepens. The boat drifts through a ring of lanterns floating on the water. Each one flickers gently, glowing with memories not yet born. They don't need names. You feel one brush the side of your hand. And for a moment you remember something kind, maybe a voice, maybe a feeling. It warms your chest, then fades softly into the fog. Time thickens here. Slows down until it feels like honey stretched across the stars. Even your thoughts soften. The boat reaches the center of the lake and stops, as if it knows you've arrived. The water glows brighter beneath you. It pulses once, gently, and then calms again. It's as if the lake is breathing with you. Here you feel completely held. No effort, no reaching. Only being. A breeze moves through, slow and low, like a whisper across your skin. It carries with it the sound of a bell, deep and round. You feel it more than hear it. The stars reflect in the lake, and the lake reflects in your eyes. You have become part of this night, part of this breath. You feel your body grow heavier in the most comfortable way. The way a blanket feels when it knows exactly where to rest. You are wrapped in the quiet. The boat slowly begins to turn, making a gentle arc across the still water. The dock waits patiently in the distance, soft and golden. But there is no hurry. The lake gives you time. Time to soften. Time to rest. As the boat moves again, the lanterns float behind you. They do not fade. They follow you slowly like kind thoughts returning. The hum grows quieter now. Everything softens until you can hear the gentle beat of your own stillness. The dock appears closer, but you do not yet stand. You stay in the cradle of the boat, letting the water carry you just a little longer. The sky above sighs. A final falling star crosses the night. It paints a long silver line across the dark. It stays longer than most. You watch it and make no wish, because here, in this moment, you already have everything you need. The boat bumps gently against the dock. You step out slowly. The moss welcomes your feet once more. The trees bow low, their leaves whispering sleep songs you cannot quite hear. You walk back up the path, slower now. Every step carries a softness into your bones. The stars fade behind the trees. The lake behind you begins to dim. Its glow slips quietly back beneath the surface. But it will remember you. And it will wait. Always. You return to the edge of the forest where the moss becomes sky again. And you begin to drift upward. Carried now by the night. Higher and higher, gently. The forest disappears beneath you. The lake becomes a soft blue shimmer in the distance. The stars close around you again, folding you into their slow song. You float with them. weightless, still, safe. That ends tonight's journey. But you're welcome to stay a bit longer.